guys really liked my last couple of videos, so I figured I'd make another one. And I didn't think I would get this far. I got over 50 subscribers now. I didn't think I would even get like 10. So this is crazy. I really appreciate it. And let's get into it. Please leave in the comments below what you would like me to do next. If there would be a short story you would like me to read, sound assortments you would like, certain sounds that you would prefer, like if you want objects that are all wood or all plastic or whatever, or something silly like a color-coded series, like all objects that are yellow or something. I think it would be fun to do stuff like that. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff out there that I would like to try, but I would really appreciate you leaving some suggestions, and we can work from there. So. Also, I'm still getting a hang of this. I don't know what is too loud or too soft. I'm still figuring this out, but I finally got a pop filter cover for the microphone, so hopefully my P's and S's and T's aren't too loud for you. This is pretty cool. I got this, a friend of mine from college gave this to me. They got a 3D printer that they wanted to try out, and made a few of these, and gave me one. It's a dice holder for D&D. It's pretty cool. It has like some swords and some shields on the top, and it looks like the top of like a castle or a military tent or something. And like the sides look like chainmail riveted together. So that's pretty cool. Oh. I wanted to show you the dice inside, but I just remembered that one of my favorite sounds is lid sounds, so I'm gonna try that. On the inside, there is a bag of dice. little bit more lid sounds, and then I'll show you the dice. Let's see here. I actually haven't played D&D yet. I meant to, but I couldn't really get a handle on how to actually lead the game. Because there's a lot of numbers involved, like a lot of math. So, keeping everybody thinking about the game and like keeping track of their numbers and all that was kind of difficult. Some people, when they play in D&D, I think that they completely leave out the dice and they just like they'll just role play. Like they'll do like tavern role plays where they'll like not be in combat at all, and they'll just play games like Clue or something where they have to investigate something. And that's fun. But I wanted to try like an actual D&D game, but I really couldn't get a handle of the numbers. So hopefully with some of the new friends I've made recently, maybe they can I think a couple of them actually know how to play D&D and lead the game, so hopefully I'll be able to start a new campaign soon. Anyways, okay, so it's the standard dice you get with the starter pack. They're blue with white numbers. Oh, and I actually, my friend also gave me this dice tower that you use to roll the dice. You just drop it in the top and it will roll the dice for you at the front. I really want a 3D printer, but I know that it will kind of turn me into a hoarder where I'll just have all these trinkets that I don't need. I think that there are some places where you can have stuff 3D printed for you. Kind of like how you want like a poster printed. You can go to like a photo, like a photo store and have people print stuff out for you. I think it's the same thing with 3D printing. Like if you don't want one in your house, but you still want like stuff like this, you can go to a print shop and have them do it for you. So I think that's kind of neat. I think this one is supposed to... Okay, no, I thought it was supposed to, like... Wait. I'm not gonna try it, but I think that this, like the way that it's cross-sectioned. I think that it's supposed to be collapsible so that you can like travel with it, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. I don't want to break it. Okay. What do I want to do next? Let's see. Oh, this is really cool. I like this. I keep a smaller one of these in my bedroom, and I'll use it when I'm in my room. But I have this heavy-duty rosary that I bought a while ago, and it's when I was younger. I used to break rosaries a lot because the rosaries that people would give me were like kind of cheap, and like the strings would snap all the time. So when I joined this new Bible study, I didn't want to end up having to break a bunch of rosaries. So I went with like a super heavy duty one that is made with paracord and stainless steel. So I'm pretty sure that this one will last me a long time if I take good care of it. And it's pretty cool because this one is a St. Michael's rosary. So it has St. Michael where Mary usually is. And then it says, St. Michael, protect us. And then you have the crucifix. But I can't tell what's on the back of it. I think it's just supposed to be Christ's resurrection, but I can't really tell. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And if you really wanted to, like, you could probably fight a vampire with it or something. Just give him a good whack, and we'll send them running, because this thing is pretty hefty. But yeah, I really like this one. I think I also have another one that's in black, but I left it at my mom's house. I'm still getting a hang of memorizing the prayers. So usually I'll look up like a YouTube video while I'm praying, and I'll just follow along. And different parishes will pray the rosary differently, like depending on what stage of the rosary that they're doing, whether it's a sorrowful mystery or a glorious mystery. They'll like add a few prayers into the standard ones that you would pray on a rosary. So sometimes I forget which ones I'm doing for certain days, so I'll just follow along with whatever prayer is supposed to be prayed that day. But I think it's kind of cool how you can just meditate and just think about life, you know. And I find that even if if my mind wanders, at the very least, like whatever I'm thinking about has to do with what I'm praying on. So at least like if I wander off in my thoughts, at least like my thoughts are usually holy, I guess. Anyways, I got this a while back because I had gotten a couple books that had like smaller text, and even with my glasses, sometimes it's hard to read them because I discovered a couple years ago that apparently I'm farsighted. And my eyes have just been gradually getting weaker, I guess, when it comes to reading. But if like you ask me to read like a street sign that's down the road, I can kind of read it pretty well. But like if you're telling me to read a book that's in front of my face, like my eyes start to get tired. So I got this magnifying glass. Oh my goodness, it's a little dirty. I do need to clean it, but I got this magnifying glass that I got it at World Market, I believe. They had some neat furniture in there. My sister likes it because she likes all the cottagecore stuff in there. But I saw this, and I thought it would be a good idea to get it so that I can read my books. And I think that what is it, like mother of pearl or something, or quartz? I think it's quartz, but it's like a fake quartz. It's like a resin. Like it's pretty light. I don't know, I think it's cool. I think I got it for like $12 or something. I'm trying not to put fingerprints on it, so I'm gonna try my best to tap the rim. Speaking of World Market, I also got these they're, what are they called? Bookends or book stoppers or something. The kind of like weights that you put on your shelves to make sure your books don't fall over. There's these marble shells that I thought looked really cool and neutral, and if you know anything about classical art, a lot of seashell shapes are used in churches and scenes with Jesus, because some early artists would use mythology to be like a metaphorical image for God. So like the virgin birth of what's her name? Goodness. What the heck is her name? There's like a painting of a goddess that comes out of a seashell. A seashell. And I can't remember the goddess's name, but essentially, is it Aphrodite? I don't know. If any of you can remember, like, let me know. But essentially, they would use Greek mythology as a symbol for God, I guess. And because this goddess was born miraculously. They use her as a metaphor for Christ, I guess, because he was born miraculously. So you'll see a lot of like seashell imagery used as like a reference to that painting, I suppose, or that legend. And also a lot of Christ's miracles were performed by the ocean. So using something like a seashell, it like subconsciously reminds you of the ocean and Christ's miracles in the ocean. Same thing with like bumblebees. Bumblebees are also used as an image for God because heaven is said to be filled with milk and honey. So bumblebees will be used as a way of bumblebees will be used as a symbol for heaven and for God's bounty, I guess. Now then, I'm trying to figure out what other triggers to use. I didn't exactly set up exactly for this. I kind of just picked up random objects near me. Let's see. I remember one of you saying that you liked book sounds, so I'm gonna do a book. Oh, this is perfect. So I found this old Bible when I was looking through some of my mom's old stuff. She wanted me to help her get rid of some things, and I found this old Bible from when she was in high school, I think, or when was it? I thought it had it written in here, but it's an illustrated Bible that she had when she was younger. I think it was when she was a kid or something, but the cover was falling off, and the leader of my Bible study, his wife, likes to do book binding as a hobby and to salvage old books. So I asked her if she could salvage this book. I didn't know if it had any pages missing, and she checked and she said that she thinks that all the pages are in here, like none of the pages are missing. So she rebound it for me and put a new cover on it, which was very nice of her. And if she ever sees this video, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I already told her thanks in person, but if you're watching this, hi, and thanks again. lot of these illustrations in this Bible are actually very beautiful. Because they kind of look like oil paintings. Like, some of the illustrations remind me of like old movie posters that you would see like in the, what was it, like the 60s, I think. Like when movies were just starting to become in color and whatnot. And a lot of times the movie posters didn't have photos on them, so instead they would be painted and illustrated and linotyped, I think. But they would take a particular scene in the movie, they would paint it, and then make copies of it and use that as the format for movie posters. And I really like this art style because it reminds me of that. Just so much expression and detail, but also like it's fluid enough and like blurry enough for you to like images like this remind me of like a dream or something, where you have like an image in your head but it's not completely clear, but you know what you're thinking about or what you're dreaming about. Like, if you really look at it, it doesn't have a lot of like super detail. Like, it's almost like a snapshot from your memory, so like there's some details lost, but it's a perfect enough image for you to know what you're looking at. I don't know, I think it's really neat. I think it's also cool that like she didn't just put a new cover on it, she also put like these filler pages, like these I don't know what you would call these, but they're kind of like, I guess you would call them like filler pages or protective pages to like protect the actual book itself. So there's a paper that goes to the cover, and then there's like this protective flap. You know, like there's some books that have like a random blank page with nothing on it, and then it goes to the title page. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I think it's really cool. It's like gold inside of it. I wonder if that's like actual gold leaf. That would be so sick if it was. But it feels like the kind of paper that like it doesn't feel like printing paper. It's like, what the heck is it called? It's like a more pulpy kind of paper. It's not like processed, like industrially processed. It's like the kind of paper that you would find on like a handmade paper sheet, where like you turn wood into a pulp and then you dry it out in a sheet, and that's your paper. That's what it feels like. And it's like thinner so that you can actually like see through it. Or like it's like not translucent, but I can see the pattern. Like I can see the light through the page. Like it's coming through like a film. Whereas like if I look through one of these more industrial pages of the actual book, it's not, like you can't see the light as much, I guess. But yeah, I seem to have collected quite a few interesting things over the past few years. I can't really think of anything else to do for this video. Maybe I should plan these out a bit more. I kind of wanted to be a little more, what's the word? Spontaneous. A little more, to have a bit more improv. But maybe you guys would like some more planning to the video, so I'll think about it. But if you would like more of like a soft-spoken reading of a short story or something, I was thinking about doing a video on reading some poems that I like. I have a lot of fantasy books and stuff. I might not do like a full-on reading unless you guys really like that. But like short stories and poems would be a good start. And maybe I'll go through and like highlight certain quotes that I like from books, and then I'll just recite them to you, and then you can give me your thoughts on whether or not you like those quotes, or if they speak to you in a specific way. I like stories where, or poems that challenge you or like make you think, whether or not you agree with the protagonist or not, or whether or not you agree with the villain. I like books that are very thought-provoking. So yeah, I would really appreciate your suggestions. I have my own ideas of what I want to do, but at the same time, I think it would be kind of cool to like collaborate with you guys and see what I can do for you and what kind of suggestions you may have. But again, thank you for your support. I really didn't think I would get as many views or subscribers as I have so far. Like, I wonder how long this will last, you know. I think it would be really cool to see where it goes, but if nothing happens, well, at the very least I had a bit of fun making this for whoever watches it. I might even continue doing it just because it would give me something creative to do and keep busy, I suppose. But anyways, it's getting a little late and I need to go to bed. So I appreciate your time. Thanks again. And if you are already asleep, good night. Sleep tight. And if you're still awake, thanks again. And like, share, and subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And that'll be it from me for tonight. So, thanks again, and God be with you.